Just give me a minute, people. Get myself together while I wait for you to come in. It's the 7th today. Everything looks good though. Public. It's all public. All the stuff looks good. I have other channels that I have shared on some of the videos. If you wonder why I do a lot of random stuff, because this is a vlog. It's not one of those channels where it's all one topic, one thing, one star, one everything. Just stuck to one content. My content is whatever I'm doing on the day, whatever's happening, and that's why it's a vlog, a video log, not a consistent thing about a farm or something like that, right? So don't go, oh, this is not about one topic, I won't watch it. It's about the topic that I'm doing on the day. But the consistent thing that Cairns, Queensland, Australia, g'day, mate. We're about to start, so if you want to join in, go right ahead. I love seeing you. And I'd really love to see your comments. Oh, sorry. I just had food and it's coming up again. Alright, I don't know what we're going to pick yet. But we will do some I can't see where the controls are. Hold on. Oh, of course, they've got to be down below the actual bottom of the thing. That sucks. So if you haven't seen this before, I do a live random video where I just pick stuff that I think is good to watch. When we watch it, maybe it's good, maybe it's not. If it's bull, or if I've seen it before, it will be changed. I will not stay on it. So we don't watch and continue to watch garbage, right? Also, we subscribe to the channels that we watch, whatever channel that may be. My channel is Eddie the Streamer, and let's go have a look. Am I on Eddie the Streamer or am I on the other? That's also my channel. All of these are also my channel. Are you working? Has to be, because that's not on any channel, any screen. So I'm Eddie the Streamer, so make sure you subscribe, like, and all of that. Right, what are we going to look at? I look at this guy, but he just keeps talking and talking and talking. I'm not into that. Hold on, I think something's wrong here. No, that's right. It's just YouTube being a pain. Let's show some scary stuff. You can find some. I had heaps of scary stuff here a minute ago. Blaming YouTube. Legend Urban Australia. Yeah. Minions, Yowies, many others. Creepy TikTok videos. What happened to all those
videos, you're not happy. We've all looked into the shows and pondered if ghosts exist. We're all obsessed with trying to ponder the fabric of reality and figure out what exists and what doesn't. Sure. And while we might think we have a rough idea of what's going on out there in the big wide world, these are 33 examples of strange, unexplainable things caught on camera. Number 33. Flying creature sighted. A man in Pennsylvania captured a piece of footage showing a strange flying creature. At first glance, it appeared to be a bird, but as the man zoomed in, it became clear that this creature had an unusual shape. The creature resembled a pterodactyl, a long-extinct prehistoric flying reptile.
It resembles a pterodactyl.
Could this really be an undiscovered
dragon the next
While hanging out in the woods, they noticed a strange figure peering.
It resembles so much stuff. I mean, you don't know what it is. Just admit it.
At them from behind some trees.
So there is something behind the tree. Pretty blurry though.
To get a better look, they started a small fire, which revealed a creature with...
Okay, it's a little bit clearer. Could be a person with a mask on. It could be some kind of creature.
Large dark eyes and unnaturally long fingers. It stood frozen, watching the flames with fascination. When one of the friends approached it, the figure suddenly vanished without a trace, leaving the group both terrified and confused. This encounter challenges the boundaries between the natural and the supernatural, leaving the question of whether it was truly an alien or just an ordinary yet odd person. Number 31. Ghost Hunter Encounter. Ghost hunting is an activity that many find thrilling, but for two investigators, their pursuit of the paranormal turned into a chilling experience. While hiding behind a large rock to avoid being detected, they were startled by a figure that seemed to be searching for them.
Dark eyes, elongated head. There was a tribe, I think in Australia, could have been Africa. And what they do is they bind their heads up so that they're that shape. Where do you think they got that idea from?
This creature was no ghost. It appeared filled with rage and intent on finding them. The hunters remained motionless, afraid that their presence had triggered something far darker than they had expected. This experience serves as a reminder that the line between ghostly encounters and something far more sinister can be incredibly thin. Number 30. Creepy encounter in an abandoned building. Exploring an abandoned building is often an adventure for curious thrill seekers, but two friends in this case found themselves face to face with something terrifying. As they explored, they spotted a creature lurking in the shadows. The figure had a twisted, broken back and appeared to be hiding in the dim light, making it clear it wasn't an animal or human they were used to seeing. While it didn't pursue them, the sight was unsettling enough to make them run for the exit, their hearts pounding with fear. This chilling encounter raises questions about what truly inhabits abandoned spaces, and whether there are things hiding in the shadows that we don't understand. Number 29. Alien Scout in the Forest. During a solo hike through a remote forest, a hiker couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. As the feeling grew stronger, he realized that a small creature was closely observing his every move. It was an alien-like
It's like a tiny, tiny Bigfoot.
figure, hiding and
Maybe
quietly
one of the fairies.
tracking his actions. A cluster of slime-covered mushrooms growing next
There's a lot of unusual mushrooms out there.
to a dumpster. The source of the video, an anonymous observer, poked at the mushrooms with a metal object, but they showed no signs of aggression. They simply remained stationary.
How would mushrooms show a sign of aggression? What's it's going to come out of the ground and chase you?
Almost as if they were waiting. The peculiar appearance of these mushrooms stirred curiosity and speculation, with many viewers wondering if these fungi could be from another world, or if they were simply a bizarre phenomenon of Earth.
Apparently, mushrooms are from another world. I watched that guy from Top Gear, his show about farming, and he came across something from scientists that reckon that mushrooms came from space.
While calling them alien mushrooms may seem like a stretch, the unusual nature of the fungi raises
In that context, we're calling them aliens.
the possibility that something out of the ordinary could be at play here. Number 27. Encounter with a mysterious creature in Mexico. In Alco, Mexico, a group of workers on their way home one night noticed a strange figure standing by the roadside. The creature appeared skeletal and extremely thin.
Is that blurred out or is that his face?
Almost like a
Okay, it's got a leg sticking out the back. Could be a tail. No, it must be a tail. Looks like a leg. And it's got what looks to be 2 legs at the back and 2 arms at the front. Can't really make it out there. Could be anything from a person with a sheet over it to who knows what.
starving child. Despite its eerie appearance,
That makes it look like it's a monkey with a scarf over its head.
the workers felt pity rather than fear, as the creature seemed more vulnerable than threatening.
Looks like it's just a monkey.
As they drove away, they couldn't help but wonder about the nature of the being they had just encountered. Number 26. Onboarding Saucer. A strange video from Romania shows a figure walking toward what appears to be an
God, how old is that video? It's pretty old.
alien saucer in a forest before it takes off into the sky. The video has caused quite a stir, with some suggesting that the location could be a perfect hideout for extraterrestrials, allowing them
Probably just needed to go to the loo or something.
to stay out of sight. Others, however, argue that the whole thing is a carefully crafted hoax using CGI.
Could be.
As the debate continues to unfold, it's up to you to decide. Is this a genuine alien encounter, or just another digital illusion created to fool the masses? The footage definitely adds another layer to the mystery surrounding UFOs and potential alien activity, leaving us questioning the authenticity of what we see. Number 25. Disappearing into fence. This viral clip has sparked heated debates online, with many claiming it to be undeniable proof of an alien casually walking through a steel fence. The figure appears to to pass through the bars, as though they were non-existent. Some theorize it could be an alien using a dimensional portal, while others suspect it's just another trick of the camera or clever.
Is that a big slit in the fence? Or is that just blurred out or something?
Kitchen window sighting. A video has recently surfaced showing a blinking figure through a kitchen window. The footage, captured by a child, has ignited debates across the internet. The filmer is convinced that this is undeniable proof that aliens are living among us. The clip was even aired on TV news, further fueling speculation.
Aliens are just another hoax, huh? Well, you check out this video for yourself.
However, the creature's sudden disappearance at an alarming speed.
Could be a person with an alien mask on. It could be a lot of things.
It has left many skeptical. Some argue that it's a genuine alien encounter, while others suggest it's an expertly edited video or a staged prank. Real or not, this video has certainly added to the ongoing conversation about the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Number 23. Intact carcasses. A bizarre video from central London shows what appears to be a massive octopus.
They're props in a show. They're not real. How can you tell? Well, nothing real would have that kind of markings. They could have, though, but I don't think it would be like that.
Like carcass being transported.
Um,
A military vehicle.
Oh no, it's not on top of the truck, it's behind it.
Some viewers immediately jumped to the conclusion that this was evidence of an alien creature being moved.
Oh, they're the creatures from that movie, what was it called? War of the Worlds or something like that? It's a creature from a movie. Just a prop.
Moved under military secrecy.
Doesn't even have real eyes.
While it could be a prop for a film or a special event,
Yeah, see, you just said that. Prop.
many continue to insist that we are seeing proof of extraterrestrials being transported right under our noses. Are these believers onto something, or is this just another fabricated story? With no clear answers, this video continues to fuel speculation about what might really be going on behind the scenes. Number 22. Observing Duende. A strange figure was spotted sitting by the pool in a public space, seemingly observing the
Seen that before?
scene around it. Some viewers have claimed it could be a duende.
It could just be a statue or a rubber doll or something. Let's see if it moves.
A mystical creature from folklore, or even an interdimensional being. The low-quality footage leaves much to the imagination, making it difficult to determine what exactly is being shown. It could be a child wrapped in a towel, or perhaps something more unusual, but the lack of clarity leaves us in a state of uncertainty.
Could be a child wrapped in a towel. Definitely could be.
Is it a supernatural being, or simply a person caught in a strange angle? Without more information, it's impossible to say for sure. Number 21. Mutating alien captured. A disturbing video showing a terrifying.
This is one heck of a load of bullshit. Absolute bull. There's a black guy inside the costume. You can see his chin and his mouth. I mean, just complete bull.
Terrifying creature with a mouthful of.
See, that's the dark guy inside with his mouth open.
Sharp teeth has made its rounds online.
Look past the sharp teeth. Look at the actual inside of the thing.
Giving viewers a serious case of the chills. Its humanoid features and sinister expression make it seem like something straight out of a horror movie. However, what many don't realize is that this alien is actually a creature posing for an interrogation, almost like a criminal caught in the act. While the clip is unsettling, it lacks any credible verification or sources, which makes it difficult to take at face value. It's likely a very convincing fake, or perhaps an art project that didn't gain the attention it was hoping for. With no proof of its authenticity, this video seems to be just another piece of internet lore. Number 19. Disturbed or interrupted. An old clip of what some believe to be aliens has resurfaced online, once again sparking debates about its authenticity. The footage shows a creature with strange, jerky movements, which has led many to dismiss it as either an animation or a hoax. However, some viewers still believe it's real, pointing to it as proof that
Yeah, I don't think so. Could be, but I don't think so.
extraterrestrial beings exist. The creature's erratic movements only
I know they exist. One night we were driving along the highway and there was a meteor hit the ground and this alien walked across in front of the car. And I saw it and my friend who was driving, he saw it too. So the funny thing was, I thought, oh, it's just an illusion. He thought he was dreaming, or it was an illusion or something. When we talked about it, we both saw the exact same thing at the exact same time on the exact same road in the exact same car.
add to the mystery, with skeptics arguing it could be a poorly executed fake. The debate continues, leaving many to wonder if this footage is an elaborate fabrication or something more ominous. Number 18. Unknown beast animal. A video has appeared online featuring a creature that looks like a wild boar, but with features that seem far from normal. Some viewers have suggested that the animal could be the result of a military experiment, while others think it might be the result of an
I'm calling animatronics.
extraterrestrial influence. Despite its intimidating appearance, the creature seems calm around humans, with no signs of aggression. This has fueled further speculation about its origins.
Yeah, it's not real. Its eyes that aren't even like eyes. And, yeah, it's not real.
Number 17. Bear or werewolf. A group of hikers had a terrifying encounter in the woods when they spotted what they initially thought was a bear. But upon closer inspection, the creature's face didn't match any bear they had seen. It had a more wolf-like appearance, which led them to believe it might be something far stranger. The footage is unclear, but the creature's unusual features raised questions about whether it was the result of a botched science experiment or simply another strange video in the world of internet hoaxes. Now it's time for the sweet topic.
Can't really even tell whether it was or not.
Have aliens been found emerging from places that shock the world? Yes, quite possibly, especially if these two photos can be believed. On the right, we can see a weird crowd of humanoid figures shuffling through a jungle, and on the left,
I saw a video not long ago that showed that exact same picture on the right, very close to it. No, actually, it wasn't. It was white things. I think I saw that in drone captures. And if I remember, it was an art installation or something.
a close-up of the face of one of them, giving us a closer look at the things. And to be blunt, there is no way that is a human. So, what is it? These curious photos...
It's got tits like a dog, face like, I don't know.
creatures slinking through the jungle. An expedition is currently being mounted to send people into the area to see if they can encounter them in person. We'll be sure to tell you how it goes when that news breaks. As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments section.
That's if they return.
Down below, using the hashtag #SweetTopic. Number 16. Demon or Alien. This video claims to show a reptilian humanoid, an alien figure that's often discussed in conspiracy
Looks like it's a negative, not an actual video, positive video. Looks like some ball in a negative image.
Circles and folklore. The footage depicts a human-like being startled by its surroundings before being pushed to the ground. While the video is murky and lacks credible verification, some claim it's proof of reptilian beings living among us. The video's grainy quality
Yeah, I don't think so.
leaves room for doubt, as it's hard to decipher if it's real footage or an attention-grabbing fake. Do you think this could be an actual sighting, or is it simply a poorly shot video designed to confuse and intrigue?
It's poor quality, that's for sure. Hello to all you who are viewing this. Hello. Stick with me because it gets really at the end usually.
Number 15. Before and after capturing. On July 1st, 2000.
Naked man with some kind of lighting imagery going on.
In Nuevo Laredo, Mexico, a witness reported hearing strange noises coming from outside his home. Upon investigation, he was shocked to see a humanoid alien on his roof in broad daylight. The slender, pink-skinned creature, around 1.5 meters tall, moved with agility before disappearing into the shadows. This encounter, known as the Nuevo Laredo alien sighting, gained widespread media attention and sparked debates about its authenticity. Some remain convinced that it was a real extraterrestrial encounter, while others are more skeptical, calling it a hoax. What do you believe?
I don't know if it was really a hoax. I don't think it was alien. I think the head part is like an add-on or something like that.
Is this a genuine sighting of an alien, or just an elaborate hoax? Number
The sun can do that sometimes too.
14. Shiny extraterrestrial. A video from Tamil Nadu has
That's a really shiny thing. Is it a water reflection? Look at the bottom of it. Looks like water.
recently gone viral, showing people gathered around a glowing figure on Divadanapati Hill near Sanchi. The figure is identified as Ranganathan Aya, a revered sage who claims to have achieved immortality and lives in the cave, chanting the Maha Mantra. Locals regard him as a holy figure, and the glow surrounding him is seen as proof of his divine nature. The video has attracted crowds of curious onlookers, all eager to witness the mystical phenomenon. However,
Well, there's something glowing at the feet too.
some speculate that this could
Those root hose things could be wires made to look like natural stuff. And that could be a light. Like a statue made in that image lit up with the really bright lights. So you can't actually see what it is.
could be something beyond human understanding, perhaps even an extraterrestrial.
It's like, well, the hat looks like it's a Christmas decoration. The eyes look like it's seriously doped up. Kind of a mouth. I just think it's some kind of statue.
Encounter. Could this be a divine figure, or is there something extraterrestrial at play here? Number 13. Under interrogation. Despite decades of scrutiny, the video's origin remains unclear, leaving more questions than answers. Do you think this footage is genuine, or is it just another government cover-up shrouded in mystery? Number 12. Creature ringing doorbell. A strange piece of footage has been
Yeah, I've seen that before too.
uploaded showing a bizarre, alien-like creature staring
Looks like a praying mantis.
directly into a doorbell camera. The footage was captured
You sure there's not a praying mantis that's curled up on the camera?
Captured at night, and the uploader, who was away at the time, received the alert. With no updates from the uploader and the eerie look of the creature, the situation only becomes more unsettling. Some speculate that this could be proof of an alien presence, while others believe it's simply a hoax or a prank played on the unsuspecting homeowner. Could this be an alien encounter
Looks more like a prey man that's crawled up onto the ring bell camera and pressed the button accidentally. Or some kid with a mask on.
camera, or just a clever prank by someone with too much time on their hands? Number 11. Civilized aliens. A video has emerged showing aliens wearing clothes, a surprising change from the typical portrayal of extraterrestrials as naked beings. The grainy footage features these clothed aliens seemingly preparing for some sort of mission. While the video lacks many details and the quality is questionable, it has sparked an uproar.
They're probably clothed to hide the human body and the lines of the actual masks that they've got on. If you want to watch more of that, go and subscribe. This finally monetized means nothing. It means that people can send you money. Doesn't mean any much else, really. Let's get into some scary kids.
Two young sisters and their invention that even NASA will rely on. In their garage 2 years ago, beginning to build their own mini lightweight spacecraft.
He's 7 years old and he can already carry a 90-kilo man. That's nearly 15 stone.
Imagine a world where kids possess talents and abilities that defy all logic. Kids who seem straight out of a movie or a science fiction novel. Some have mind-blowing skills, others boast unbelievable intelligence. And a few have stories that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about childhood. From pint-sized prodigies to kids with unique, never-seen-before abilities, get ready to meet 20 kids that are so extraordinary, you'll find it hard to believe they actually exist.
This is a couch.
Charlotte Garside, the Tiny Miracle. Charlotte Garside was born with primordial dwarfism, a rare condition that significantly affects growth and development. Unlike typical children, Charlotte's growth was severely stunted, and by the age of 5, she weighed only 2.2 kilograms, lighter than many newborns. This condition is extremely rare, with fewer than 100 known cases worldwide. The disorder is characterized by both short stature and various health complications, affecting not only physical growth, but also cognitive development and organ function. Charlotte's condition was not hereditary, as her siblings grew normally, which helped rule out genetic factors. At birth, doctors were uncertain about her future, as children with primordial dwarfism often face a shortened lifespan due to the body's inability to grow and develop as expected. However, Charlotte defied expectations, surviving longer than doctors initially predicted. As she grew, Charlotte faced numerous challenges. Attending school was difficult, and she required a private tutor to assist with her learning. Her cognitive development was slower compared to other children. A common issue for those with primordial dedication were key to her survival.
She could be in a movie.
Now here's a truly bizarre story. This
that?
shocking image is said to show a child with a rare condition known as EIDI, alongside 2 children who are joined together by the neck and battling a serious infection on their bellies. Some believe these is a rare medical anomaly, while others think it could be a rare case of conjoined twins with complex health issues. However, some have expressed their disbelief in both of the cases. Let us know what you think in the comments. Dalia Arana, a reading phenom. Dalia Arana is a remarkable young girl who is well known for her exceptional reading skills. By the age of 4, she had already read over 1,000 books, showcasing an early love for literature and a remarkable aptitude for reading. Her passion for books only grew stronger as she got older. and by the time she was 9, she had read more than 4,000 books. This impressive feat made Dalia stand out as a prodigy in the world of young readers. Her dedication to reading did not go unnoticed. In recognition of her love for books, Dalia was invited to serve as the librarian for the day at the Library of Congress, one of the largest libraries in the world, housing over 10 million books. This opportunity gave Dahlia a unique chance to interact with the vast collection of knowledge and share her enthusiasm for reading with others. Dahlia's reading habit goes beyond simply finishing books. It highlights her deep commitment to learning and expanding her knowledge.
Number 50.
Her impressive reading list spans various genres, and her ability to absorb and understand complex texts at such a young age is remarkable. If Dalia continues at this pace, she could potentially read through the entire collection at the Library of Congress by the time she reaches adulthood. Versavia Goncharova, Heart Outside Her Chest.
Very common thing. I had a friend ages ago who had his heart was outside his chest. He was born like that. So what they did was they cut some of his skin and they grew it over the heart and put it more inside the body so it didn't stick out like hers does.
Versavia Goncharova was born with a rare and life-threatening condition called ectopia cordis, in which her heart developed outside of her chest, exposed to the outside world, and covered only by a thin layer of skin. This extremely rare condition affects only a small number of infants, and in most cases, it can be fatal at birth. However, Versavia defied the odds and survived her early years despite the high risks associated with her condition. At birth, her heart was vulnerable to injury because it lacked the usual protection provided by the rib cage and chest wall. This left Versavia at constant risk, as even a small fall or injury could have been fatal. Her parents, understandably, were deeply concerned for her safety and well-being. The family sought medical care and eventually decided to move to the United States to pursue specialized treatment options. Before surgery could take place to repair her condition, Versavia's doctors had to address other health concerns caused by her condition. One of these issues was high blood pressure, a common complication in cases of ectopia cordis, which needed to be managed before any surgical intervention could be considered. This added another layer of urgency and complexity to her medical situation, but her parents remained hopeful that a solution could be found. The surgery required to place her heart inside her chest and ensure its protection was complex and high risk. Versavia's parents worked tirelessly to ensure she received the care she needed, hoping that one day she could lead a normal life without the constant threat of injury to her heart. The condition placed a heavy burden on the family, but their determination and the medical expertise they sought provided Versavia with a chance for survival.
Don't forget to subscribe and like before you go.
And a more secure future. Tessa Evans, born without a nose. Due to a rare condition known as congenital arrhynia, Tessa Evans was born without a nose. This condition is extremely rare, with only 45 known cases worldwide. The absence of a nose affected not only her appearance, but also her ability to breathe properly and smell, as the body responded to the implanted structure, and her facial tissues began to grow, gradually forming a natural nose. While the process took time, the results were successful. Tessa eventually had a fully formed nose, and her ability to breathe and smell was restored. Her case demonstrated how modern medical techniques, such as 3D printing and tissue engineering, can be used to address complex congenital conditions that were previously considered untreatable. Giuliano Stroi, the strongest boy in the world. Giuliano Stroi gained worldwide recognition as the strongest boy in the world due to his extraordinary feats of strength at a very young age. He began his training when he was just 2 years old, guided by his father, who was a bodybuilder. By the age of 5, Giuliano had already set impressive records, including completing a 33-foot hand walk, which demonstrated both his strength and incredible control over his body. This feat is especially remarkable considering his young age and the level of coordination required to perform such a challenging exercise. Giuliano's physical abilities did not stop with hand walking. He was also known for lifting weights, doing push-ups, and performing other strength exercises that most adults would find difficult. His body, especially at such a young age, was a testament to the intense training regimen he followed. Giuliano's dedication to bodybuilding and strength training was evident as he pushed his body to achieve remarkable levels of fitness. He became famous for his unusual strength, drawing attention from media outlets and bodybuilding enthusiasts worldwide. As he grew older, Giuliano's appearance became more typical, showing that even the most extraordinary child athletes eventually undergo the physical changes that come with growing up. However, his achievements at such a young age have left a lasting impression on the world. His story highlights the power of early training, dedication, and the physical limits of the human body. Even though Giuliano was exceptionally strong and well trained for a child, his story also highlights the amount of work needed to perform at the highest levels. His journey emphasizes the importance of discipline, perseverance, and the dedication needed to reach the top in any field, especially one as physically demanding as bodybuilding. Ryusei Imai, the mini Bruce Lee. Ryusei Imai is a 12-year-old martial artist from Japan, often referred to as the mini Bruce Lee due to his exceptional skills in martial arts. He began training at the age of 5, inspired by the legendary Bruce Lee, and has spent years mastering various martial arts techniques. Ryusei's expertise includes punches, kicks, and the use of nunchucks, all of which he practices with remarkable precision. His dedication to martial arts is evident in the hours of training he puts in each day. According to his father, Ryusei's commitment to improving his skills is unwavering, and this consistent practice has allowed him to.
Yeah, that's really good, but it's not really a scary video. Sorry, it's something like I don't know why that happens, you know. I look at this thing and there's no end of scary videos. And then I go to do the show and can't find them. Disturbing things caught on camera.
And he replied that he scored. Good job, Lucifer. Now, let's get back to the video. Mohit Malik, the creator of Indo Camping, is known for his camping and exploration videos. This time, he took on a 24-hour survival challenge in an Indian jungle, pushing his limits and embracing the wild.
दोस्तों स्वागत है आपका सर्वाइवल चैलेंज वीडियो में। गाइस आज मैं आ चुका हूँ 24 घंटे का सर्वाइवल करने के लिए, वो भी ऐसे टेम्परेचर में।
What the? Such conditions in which the temperature goes to minimum at night, minus at night.
यहाँ पे टेम्परेचर माइनस में जाता है रात को, तो बारिश का मौसम है, बहुत भयंकर ठंड है।
It's the rainy season, extremely cold. So guys, it will be a challenge.
तो यही चैलेंज होने वाला है। बाकी ना ही अपने साथ कैंप लेकर आया हूँ, ना ही कोई ज्यादा सिस्टम लेकर आया हूँ।
Apart from that, I have neither bought camping gear with me or anything. Hold on, people, let's go check something. If you are hacked, you just do this. No. Just do this. No, not that. This. Okay, then do security. Down, down, down. Manage all devices. Down, down, down. Okay, nothing's logged in. That's good. Switch to my main account. Security. Go down, make sure you've got skip password off. Manage devices. And if anyone has hacked you or is on your machine, it will show up here. There's nothing there. The other one is if you have a Microsoft account, just go to it, go to your Microsoft account, and you should have no devices. Okay, so there are no devices, so that's good. So what the swirling circle is about is actually just a glitch or something. It's actually not important.
कुछ कैंपिंग की बेसिक चीजें लेके आया हूँ, जैसे अपने साथ ये वेपर हो गया, कुल्हाड़ी लेके आया हूँ लकड़ी काटने के लिए।
Finishing his meal, he set up a camera near his shelter, hoping to capture anything that might happen while he slept.
See, that's where it's stopping and that, and see where it's stopping and circling, that's the indication that it's hacked. But it's not because we just checked, so.
उसमें कैप्चर हो, यहाँ पे मैंने कैमरा लगा दिया है, क्योंकि इधर कहीं भी अगर लेपर्ड की एक्टिविटी होती है ना, तो मुझे नजर आ।
He was suddenly woken by the breath of an animal. It was completely dark and unable to see anything.
Cool tent, man. Animals would be able to see you no problem through that.
He decided to keep the lights off, unsure and vulnerable. It's safe to say he was lucky the leopard didn't spot him. The smell from the food likely attracted the animal, but when it didn't find...
Yeah, make sure you put all your food away and do your washing up in the bush. That's one thing we learnt when we went up to Weeper on top of the road. The pigs will come around, and all manner of animals will come around. If there's even if there's a plate with that you've eaten off out, they'll come around.
Anything, it left. Still, that could have easily turned out much differently. These Dark Adventures, a YouTuber known for camping and exploring various forests and locations, was contacted by a family who had been hearing strange voices and seeing mysterious figures at their farmhouse. Intrigued, she grabbed her dogs and headed over to investigate what was really happening.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this. I've been invited to the farmhouse. He just introduced me, and she just introduced me. The wife and husband introduced me to their dog. Dude. Okay, and so they invited me here because they're having issues. This is the property line ends. What is wrong with you? First movement.
Not long after she arrived, one of Dee's dogs became agitated, barking at the cornfield for no apparent reason. Something seemed off, but she couldn't tell what was causing the reaction.
They might be barking the whole time. There's nothing I can do about that. No, we're gonna go in the woods, but I'm gonna go in there at some point because she's saying there's voices. She stood in here and she can hear them talking.
Look out, it might be the children of the corn.
After reading the comments, we checked again and heard a voice saying, "Can you see me?" She didn't even realize, but it was so clear.
They might be barking the whole time. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna go in the woods.
The rest of the time, everything seemed calm and relaxing until...
Okay, what are we looking at?
A dark figure suddenly emerged from the forest and ran into the cornfield. Dee was scared, yet confused by what she had just witnessed.
About the size of a black bear.
What was that?
As night began to fall, she continued to explore.
Go away, car. Dude.
As she was changing the light modes, the camera captured a figure in the cornfield.
Okay, there's like some guy there.
Watching her. She didn't realize it at the time, but it was clear now that she was being followed.
What is that?
It's not moving. Now it's gone. Okay, maybe it is a person.
Oh my god, no! Oh, what did you do?
This time she saw it, a very tall figure just standing there, watching her. Without hesitation, she decided to head home. At first, I thought it might have been a scarecrow, but it couldn't have been. One
That's what I said.
second, it was there, and when she checked again, it was gone. If you're still watching, be sure to subscribe. Anderson Gades is a Brazilian YouTuber known for his fishing adventures, often capturing big fish. As we'll see in this video, sometimes he catches more than just fish. The video begins with Anderson kayak fishing with his friends, and it starts with him reeling in a beautiful catch.
Vem cá, garoto. Vem cá. Quem que é? Quem que é? Rapaz, olha que lindo, cara. Olha só, faz tempo que eu não pego um desse, cara. Olha que bonito, cara. Que acará bonito.
The video continues with nothing much happening, but things took a turn when his hook got tangled deep in the water. He tried pulling harder, but the rod snapped. Undeterred, he started pulling the line by hand.
Caramba, cara, que é isso? Caramba, cara, enroscou.
Oh, look, yeah, it caught an alligator or a crocodile.
Cara, olha isso aqui. Tô falando, é grande demais, cara. Olha isso aqui, gurizada.
I don't know what country he is in, so I don't know if it's an alligator or a crocodile or what. Plus, I can't see his nose.
When he pulled the line all the way, the kayak became small. He had caught a crocodile. The croc was alive, moving its tail. Anderson cut the line, bringing the fishing session to an end. Imagine telling your friends you caught a crocodile. Snow and Kurt are two middle-aged individuals who love going van camping around the world. Their content is known for being genuine and relaxing, making it enjoyable for many viewers. However, this video is a different story. It starts with a loud bang, and I'll let you see what happened next.
Somebody's knocking.
All right, guys. No doubt about it. Our scariest moment in the van. The voice is shaking. It's taking us a minute to get the camera. Oh, you alright, Kurt?
Yeah,
Middle of the night. I don't even know what time it is.
it's not that late.
It's only 10 o'clock.
Someone broke the window, and you could hear the fear in her voice. She was clearly scared for her life. While we don't see the person who did it, the sound of the smash and her heavy
Probably some drunken.
breathing add to the tension.
Window is shattered. We need to duct tape this. We'll be back in a minute. Definitely our scariest moment in the van.
Might be abandoned and decided to break in, probably to steal something. However, they taped up the window, left the area, and replaced it the next day. Safety third is
Probably some drunken idiot coming along and they just saw the window and thought they'd smash it for a laugh, you know. People do things like that these days.
YouTuber known for his exploration videos, where he ventures into various places. In this video, he decided to explore the Daniel Boone National Forest, immersing himself in the stunning yet mysterious landscapes of the forest.
Alright, today we're after some mines. Big surprise there. I have no idea what condition they're in. We've been in this area before. We're in the west part, so it's kind of a toss-up here. But there is this old railroad bridge. This thing is very old and it's very big. We're gonna look under it, then we're gonna see if we can walk across it. Looks like you can. It's just gated.
He was solo exploring, and everything seemed calm and relaxing at first. He stumbled upon some caves, and nothing particularly creepy was happening.
Yeah, it's there. It's all collapsed, man. It's collapsed. Okay, that's alright. It's definitely a line. You can see in the gaps where it went down. I think I can see the coal seam. Maybe the top of it there.
He found a new cave, and as he was looking inside, something unexpected happened.
Yep, we're missing a real good one. Look at that. I don't think these are like very old at all. It's a pretty high coal seam too. And it's dry.
I was going to say, how did you get through that? It's just his camera thing.
The freak.
Someone screamed, clearly startling him. He quickly realized that he might be being followed, so he didn't stick around to find out who it was. He left the area, but who knows if he was actually being followed? Welcome to the Woods is a YouTuber who enjoys outdoor activities and camping in various forests. We featured one of his videos before where his cabin was destroyed and he camped out to figure out who did it, all while hearing creepy sounds from the woods. Well, this time he returned, determined to uncover the identity of the person responsible.
Anyone that's been following the channel, especially recently, will know that I've had some sort of intruder in this wood. I'm on the south side of the property today. At the furthest point, I've been through the woodland checking on my trail cams. Last week, I did have one trail cam go missing. Can't find hiding a hair of it. Not even the strap was left on the tree. So that's just come up missing.
I watched this. I come across this 2 or 3 days ago. The full version, not this version. Yeah.
It's almost as if someone's unstrapped it and took it with them, like, 'cause obviously they've been caught out or something.
He mentioned that in the past 2 weeks, he had been using his drone to try and capture something unusual, and this time he did. A black figure can be seen moving between the trees.
So the drone footage was concerning in the fact that there shouldn't have been anyone else in the woodland. You could quite clearly see some sort of figure or a person walking from one side of the clearing to the other. I don't seem to have any recognition that the drone's there. Although the drone was going quite fast, I obviously slowed it down just so you can see the detail.
I'm going to spend the last weekend here before the spring comes. I want to take the stovepipe and the log burner out and give it a good clean once I'm finished in here this weekend.
He headed to the site and explained that his plan was to do a stealth camp while setting up a decoy to lure out the person responsible.
It was left in the comments of the last video, and I thought it was a pretty good comment, to be fair, to set up a decoy camp a couple of 100 yards away from where I'm going to be stealth camping, and then basically keep an eye on it with night vision equipment and hit the record button if it's needed.
As night fell, weird things started.
Use your night vision and find out.
What the hell is that? Switch over to night vision 1 second.
Someone can be heard shouting, and it sounded distinctly like a person, not an animal. He didn't venture out to investigate, but instead checked the night vision camera to see if it had captured anything. However, it didn't show anything unusual.
I must say I have no rational explanation for what the noises were last night, but that was where it ended. There was no more noises or anything like that, thank God. That's not to say there isn't a reasonable explanation for it. It might be an animal that I just haven't heard before. Can't think of what one. So I'm definitely up for camping in this spot again. But next time I'm going to actually bring a tent with me and a few more sort of creature comforts with me.
However, he didn't post any other video related to this incident. That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post. Also, leave a comment below sharing your favorite encounter. And if you have a story of your own that you'd like to have shared, send
Do some camping video. Get you to the Matrix.
Before we jump into the video, I just want to mention that only 1.4% of you watching are subscribed. So, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Tim Morozov is a Russian YouTuber who often goes camping and makes ghost hunting videos during his trips. In this particular video, he ventures deep into a cursed forest with his dog, Kuchum. The video starts off quietly, with nothing unusual happening. However, as night falls and Tim retreats into his tent, strange sounds like footsteps can be heard outside.
Кто здесь? Kuchum.
As they got out to face whatever was hiding in the dark, Kuchum sensed something deeper in the forest and ran after it. However, he didn't come back.
Друзья, не знаю, что делать. Прошло уже 2 часа. Как я зову Кучума, он не приходит. Я надеюсь, что ничего плохого не произошло. И он всего лишь погнался за каким-нибудь зверем. Или просто ушел погулять. Кучуем? Больше ничего не слышно. Ни лая, ни каких-либо шорохов.
He started a fire and began waiting for Kuchum to return, but as the sun rose, he still hadn't come back. Worried, Tim decided to search for him.
Сейчас я собираюсь на том дойти, посмотреть, что там. Пропали.
I bet someone killed an 80s dog. I bet someone killed an 80s dog. Yeah, I think you need to move, mate.
He managed to get away, but as he was hiding, Kuchum appeared, as if he sensed that his owner was in danger, and quickly came to the rescue.
Oh, look, did get eaten.
Adventures with Wes is a small YouTuber who once regularly posted videos of his exciting exploration adventures. However, his uploads have become less frequent, and when he does post, it's usually videos featuring his kids. In this particular video, Wes goes on an exciting adventure deep into a forest with his friend.
Adventures with Wes. Let's go to 5, yeah? Let's go. Let's go. Right, so there's nettles everywhere, fucking mud everywhere. We're at the pipe. We're at the pipe now. So, guys, the pipe is just down this slope here. So, we're just down here, mate. Let's do it, bro. Let's go.
Wes and his friend decided to explore the forgotten tunnel hidden deep in the woods. But as they got closer,
Wow, what's that smell? What? Do you smell that? Oh, it smells like raw fish or something, bro. You smell that? Yeah. That stinks, bro. Nasty. Oh. Nearly lost the foot in the water.
a very strong, foul smell came from the direction of the tunnel, which they described as rotten fish. Despite the stench and the swarming flies, they pushed forward, determined to reach the tunnel.
Yeah. Oh, it stinks, man. It's got worse. Like, I've got worse, bro. It's got worse. Let's get it right on. Oh, man! You've been here before, see the water.
As they pointed the camera at the tunnel, a body wrapped in cloth, often covered in blood, became visible. A few seconds passed as they cautiously approached, but once they fully realized what they were looking at, they immediately ran away.
That stinks.
Could be a dead animal, could be a dead person, could be just some dead bits of something.
Oh man, that was grim. Hey, we need to ring the police. We need to ring the police. What? We need to ring the police. Have you got a phone? No, I've not got a phone. Have you got one? Yeah. Where is it? Oh, that's still not. Tell them we're trying to find the brother in the police. In the police. That's what that smell was.
After they got away from the body, they called the police. However, from this point on, we don't really know what happened. We don't have any further information, but if you do, please leave a comment. MUX Hunts is a YouTuber who typically posts hunting videos. However, this time he shared a video of himself camping after a long day of hunting with his friends. As they
Yeah, I think it's a comment.
On the camera. What is that?
a large object was flying in the sky, leaving a gigantic trail behind it. MUX and his friends were shocked, as they had never seen anything like this before.
Is that? What is that? Is it coming towards us? That's creepy. We're here on the Mexican border, hunting deer, and we have spotted a UFO in live action. That's so crazy. It literally started way over there, and now it's traveled all the way over here. It's crashing. Ooh. Oh, no way! You literally disappeared. Dude, that's crazy now.
Suddenly it disappeared. No trail, no light, nothing, like it had never been there at all. What was it? A meteor, a falling spaceship, a satellite, or even a UFO? We may never know, but one thing's for sure. The sky is full of mysteries, and not everything we see can be easily explained. Some things are just better left unanswered. If you're still watching, that means you enjoy our content, so why not go ahead and subscribe? Tom is a YouTuber with the channel What in the World, where he shares videos of fishing and living his best life while entertaining others. In this particular video...
Oh, people, I'm falling asleep. So it's going to be the end of the video. Sorry, nothing really much exciting at the moment. Kind of getting a bit over YouTube. Is there anything that could be interesting? It's Australian.
Welcome back. Hello. Thank you for joining me. And
Might be one of them.
today we've got my favorite kind of video. What do Australians think of America? So let's see what these batch of
I wish they'd stay out of our things and stop turning Australia into America.
Australians think about us Americans. I'll sit here in sorrow or elation at what they say. We'll see. A lot of people seem to hate us. Some people think we're all right. So let's see. Okay, let's go.
James here, and if you're wondering,
Yeah, way to hang off the roof, mate. Jeez, maybe you should turn the camera around.
why this video is upside down. Well, that's because I'm in Australia, and as you know, everything in Australia is upside down.
Bald.
Okay. That was a lot funnier than maybe I should. Anyway, today I'm going to be asking what Australians think about Americans/America. Now, I'm doing this video in Adelaide.
There's no problem with Americans whatsoever. America, you know, well, mostly the government trying to turn Australia into America, basically.
South Australia, the best city
You know what?
in
Garbage.
Australia. So let's go hunt down.
South Australia is not the best of anything. It's just the place that people come to first.
Some Aussies and find out what they think about Americans.
Let's get here a little bit. Good intro.
So the first question is, have you ever been to America?
No, not yet.
No, I haven't. No, and?
I have, yes.
Yep, 4 times.
Yes.
4 times.
I was lucky my son showed me there when I was 15.
Yeah, I did.
No.
No?
No.
No.
I would assume most haven't, It's a far freaking trip.
No.
So it's a collective note when they're in 2016.
Lots of different things.
Well, I absolutely love it.
hey, like fattest country or whatever. And I love it when they mix it with like, I love it. It's the fattest country. People are huge there. I love it.
I think he means fat as in good, not fat as in overweight. We have different meanings for words.
Lots of sport, and that's really it. Okay.
When I went, there's like a lot of fast food places, and I think it's theme parks.
What's incredible is, I don't know if it's like this in Australia, but you can be within like a mile of two different McDonald's. Like you can literally be like, well, we can go to that McDonald's a mile that way, or that McDonald's a mile that way, or this McDonald's 2 miles that way. Like there's so many freaking McDonald's.
Because there's a lot of them there.
Right. Okay.
Lots of McDonald's here too.
Food places, and I think theme parks because there's a lot of them there.
Theme parks.
And it's very fun.
I've never heard that. I've never thought about that. Do we have a lot of
We have a few theme parks.
theme parks compared, like a lot of amusement parks compared to other places?
Fun. It's a fun place to go.
The people, the sports. I love American football.
Hey, I love Australian football. So right back at you, AFL.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great place. I love snow.
All right.
Yeah, snow's good.
When I come home, my
Gotcha.
husband said to me, you don't really want to be here. And I said, darling, if I wasn't married to you and I had this many children, I wouldn't have come back.
Yeah, so from what I've seen of it, I like it.
I love Australians because they generally have they have a relatively good opinion overall. It seems like of America, whereas compared to the rest of the world, enough people like shake and shake. I might be at the hospital after this, guys. It'll cost me about $5,000. Anyway, Australians don't hate on America as much as other countries, which is
Depends on what part of Australia you visit.
kind of nice.
Expensive and I don't know. It's something expensive.
Australia is more expensive, right?
True.
General.
No, it's not.
Well, it seems very busy, like very I don't know, but fun as well.
Only
There's a
in
lot
the
of
big
things to do there. That's what I've heard. Yeah.
As far as
It sounds like a very nice country. Lots of nice people around there.
Sounds like a very nice country, very big. Good president, Donald Trump.
I'd much rather. Is that the general? Do Australians like the Trumpster? That's super interesting. I mean, obviously, I'm sure there's people on both sides, but
What we like about Trump is he says, make America better, make America great again, which is what we want for Australia. To make our own products, to run our own stuff, instead of importing all this crap from everywhere.
most countries hate the Trumpster, don't they?
Rather be there than here. Depending on
Donald Trump.
I'd much rather be there than here.
Whoa!
Depending on the part, they're either gun happy or they love their motorbikes. Right. So, which I'd probably be more inclined to motorbikes because that's what.
I think those are some of the same people. Well, there's a lot of different kinds of people who like guns, like as far as country people and self-defense type people, and then the biker type people.
We have the same in Australia.
Who, I guess they go with them. But there's really not that many biker. Like he's saying,
We have bikers, we have bike clubs, we have absolute morons, total nutcases, and good, reasonable people.
that's like motorbikes.
Australia has a law that says that people on motorbikes cannot congregate in one area.
I guess
Cool.
Hey, look us up on Facebook. It's just Freedom Riders.
Fat people. And all my
That's fair
friends,
enough.
when they go there, they tell me that their food proportions are just massive. Everything's fried.
It's a wonder how some Americans, obviously, it's a wonder that there's any Americans, what I'm saying, that are not fat, you know? Because the the portions of food. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. It's huge. Like sometimes I can't finish it all. I usually, if I'm gonna pay for food at a restaurant, I'm gonna eat it. But sometimes it's even too much, and I can eat a lot.
Well, when I went, there were lots of homeless people all over the streets, which I thought was a lot. So I don't know, it was quite crazy to see the amount of people that were homeless there.
I'm gonna have to look up the statistics between like Australia and America as far as homeless. That's super interesting.
But I don't know, it was. I just
is a big
didn't feel
problem.
really safe, like being out here by myself. Like I don't think I could be able to walk down the street like I could here. But yeah.
What do you think
I
about
can see that.
Americans?
I can see that.
The people themselves,
especially in the big city.
They're lovely. Absolutely fine.
Well, thank
More
you. Thank you.
up front.
Yeah, that's what you should be. More up front. That's kind of funny because other countries have the opinion that we're like fake. You know, like we might be more social, but we're like fake and not actually like upfront and blunt about how we feel and stuff. So it's funny that they say, "Oh, they're."
Yeah, I think Australians are more upfront and blunt. We tend to be. Depends on where you go. You go in the city.
Generally, I agree with that. We're probably relatively similar. There's definitely.
You go in the city, you'll find a lot of rude people, a lot of people that just don't want to talk to you, too busy to care, and the odd people that are good. You go into the country, the rural areas, the less city areas, and you find the more your country people are, the better they are. The more truthful, the more helpful, the more giving, and all that they are. You know?
An Aussie vibe was like more, a little more crazy. You guys are a little more like crazy, but also like chill.
I think they're nice. Some of them have a bit of an attitude.
That's
really
sure.
friendly. And yeah,
Same in Australia.
really nice people. Yeah.
Open-handed. They always. I think they meet you and you're their best friend, and they just love people from other countries, and they make.
That's true. If you're from another country, oh my god. I don't know if you just need like an instant boost to your self-esteem or whatever, you come to America. Just go talk to people, and they will love your accent and like that you're from somewhere else. Yeah.
Feel so welcome.
Australia? Oh yeah.
Overwhelmingly welcome.
Friendly and all that.
She loves America. Wow.
Kind of thing. And when we were over there, they were pretty good.
Almost everybody in this video loves America. I just realized.
Friendly and all that kind of thing. And when we were over.
You need to go into the bush or into a place that's not Victoria or South Australia and talk with different people.
Pretty good. Yeah, they were serving us okay and stuff. So.
Oh, I think some could be nice, but I feel like they kind of like act like they're like so like special or something like that. Like, yeah.
I kind of get this feeling from watching these type of videos that people view America almost like in high school as like the popular table. Like, you know. Think about that.
Yeah.
We don't have much of that. I never remember any of that at school because we go to the tuck shop and then we go sit somewhere else on a seat. We don't have a hall with tables and chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. It's pretty cool because I have a coach that's American.
They've got like a really strong accent. Yeah.
What he coaches.
It depends on the neighborhood. It legitimately does, yeah. I've met a few over the years, and they've either been real snobby, like they don't want anything to do with you once they know that you're from Australia, or
once they know you're from Australia, man, I can't even imagine who that would be. Oh man, I don't know any Americans who would be like, "Oh, you're from Australia." They would think that's so cool. Most people.
Snobby, like they don't want anything to do with you once they know that you're from Australia, or they just
I like us and just take you for who you are and go from there.
They're cool.
Cool.
They got good accents, which is always good.
Right.
They're very trendy. They know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah, that's good.
Very trendy. They know what's going on. Once again, a lot of other countries think Americans have no idea what's going on in the world. No.
Okay, people, this is boring me. So, all right, I'll cut this and I'll put it up in the uploads. See you next time.